What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and Disney just quadrupled down on woke in their weird battle with Ron DeSantis. I think most people would agree that Disney has too much power. Well, kind of in general. A lot of parents now falling out of love with Disney content as it becomes more about ideology and about pushing agendas than it does about entertainment and entertaining children. No longer or long gone are the days where you could pop in a Disney movie and not worry about having to answer questions to your young children. Long gone are the days where subtlety was a thing. Disney has now essentially committed to being right on the nose, maximum creep. And in their battle with Ron DeSantis, they have now announced a brand new event. Disney will host first ever Pride Night after dark. Why? I don't know. Look, you can have your Pride Night after dark. Give me a straight night after dark then. Wouldn't that be fair? I mean, this is just obviously political hackery. This is a counterpunch to Ron DeSantis. But Disneyland announced late last week that California's based theme park will host its first ever Pride Night as a part of Disney's After Dark series in June. Like, look, Pride stuff at Disney has existed for a very long time. Why? I couldn't tell you, but it does. It's a theme park. I didn't know it was about, they're not celebrating anyone's straightness, but whatever. I happened to be in the one time I went to Disney. I think it happened to actually be in June. This is long before I even knew anything about what Pride Month was. And I saw a lot of I saw a lot of rainbow flags around and all this stuff. And it was weird to see in a theme park, that is primarily for children, but that's neither here nor there. The LGBTQIA plus event, dubbed Disneyland After Dark Pride Night, will host a first of its kind in the self-described happiest place on earth that will extend for 2 nights, June 13th and June 15th. I wonder how they know if you're actually in the LGBTQ community. Are they going to turn you away if you're straight? I'm actually not sure how this actually shakes out. The first ever Disneyland After Dark Pride Night is coming to Disneyland during Pride Month in June. Okay, well, could you tell us about it in June, please? I guess people have to plan, suppose. Disney tweeted for the brand account. This separately ticketed, by the way, so you got to buy 2 tickets. Separately ticketed event celebrating the LGBTQIA plus community and allies will have themed entertainment, Disney characters, a specialty menu, and more. Do gay people eat different food than straight people? I didn't think that was a thing. I think we all kind of eat the same stuff, right? I don't know. A report from ABC News laid out some of the entertainment attendees could expect to take part in those events, including but not limited to the Pride Night Cavalcade, an Ona dance party in Tomorrowland featuring Stitch, a Pride Night dance club at the Rivers of America, and a country line dancing event at the Golden Horseshoe. The event is also expected to feature a number of favorite Disney characters who will be available throughout the event to take photos with guests. The evenings are scheduled to begin with a pre-event mixer party from 6 p.m. till 9 p.m., followed by the main event from 9 p.m. till 1 a.m., during the time which patrons will also be able to enjoy the park's other rides and attractions. I feel like if I'm going to go, I'm going during that event. It's probably not going to be anywhere near as busy as the regular day, right? I'm an ally. Let me join in that. This news, of course, comes as Disney continues to battle with Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, who has vowed to ensure that increasingly woke corporations abide by the same rules as anyone else. Well, if you look at the Twitter, I think that this has yet to kind of really land with people, but it's pretty much, well liked. 38.8 thousand likes. Let's see. We've got Disney really putting the D in Demented. You guys laid me off twice, but all is forgiving. Thanks for not caving to the religious fascists. What? Actually, you're the fascist. Poor DeSantis is going to be ruined. I'm not exactly sure, you know, why is this even a thing when the family, I mean, again, I'm not exactly sure why companies feel the need to continue to do this kind of stuff. It's all just marketing, right? All marketing stuff. This is, hey, LGBT people, give us money. Of course, many people in their replies extremely upset about that. With Disney doubling down with their Pride Night after dark. I don't think, look, I've been, I feel like I'm more moderate on this kind of thing. Like, it's just curious to me that only one group of people seems to continue to get, special treatment. There's really nothing about Disneyland during the day that any member of the LGBTQ community couldn't enjoy. I don't see them pandering to straight people in this manner. I don't see them pandering to, how about married couples? How about nuclear family night? Are your mom and dad still together? Get a 20% off discount to come into Disney. I mean, it's in Florida or California. I'm not exactly sure if this is necessarily, of course, the media is putting it, this says the fireworks will be so large and so gay, they'll cover up the coup Disney launches in Tallahassee. The last thing Meatball Ron will hear is, oh gosh, before Goofy shows him the true meaning of Hush Puppy. Right before Ron DeSantis' Florida's press conference, Disney tweets this. Sure, this is Disney standing up to Florida's radical governor. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why children's theme parks need this. I mean, most people can't even afford, this is probably like, hey, we need to court more adults because families can no longer, like, that's probably a big part of it, is that families can no longer actually afford to go to Disneyland, so they're just going for different groups of adults. You see Trump here saying Disney could leave Florida over DeSantis battle. Ex-president says governor is being destroyed and Magic Kingdom will start moving money out and will be brutal for the state. Well, I don't believe that. I don't believe Disney will leave Florida. I simply don't. They're not going anywhere. They're not changing their infrastructure. Would they stop maybe spending as much? I don't know, maybe. The former president said Florida governor's potential 2024 presidential rival is being, quote, destroyed by the Magic Kingdom and claimed his original PR plan fizzled. He said the corporation could start selling properties and moving out of the state in a feud over who has control over the Reedy Creek Improvement District. Meanwhile, Walt Disney donated a whopping $10.5 million to Trump's America First action in the 2020 election cycle. Oh, whoa, Trumpy. Oh, Trumpy. Yeah, those two things could be related. $10 million is a lot of dimp. In the most recent escalation in the battle with Disney, DeSantis threatened to build a prison next to the theme park as payback. He also said Republican-controlled Florida state legislature will void Disney's legal maneuvering that effectively stripped the new oversight board of authority over the company. DeSantis has warned he will announce further crackdowns next week. Reedy Creek, the district, had tax exemptions, and it ran itself for decades. DeSantis is absolutely being destroyed by Disney, Trump claimed in a Truth Social post. Well, DeSantis didn't look good when he got so easily and so quickly outmaneuvered by Disney. So I would agree with that. DeSantis has not yet announced any plan to run for president. Sure, fine, whatever. That's for, a discussion down the road if he actually does run. But again, it's just signaling another move from Disney away from the kind of the nuclear core family and into this targeting adults that are children at heart still kind of stuff. Maybe it's difficult to really know because, I don't know. I think there's plenty of like middle-class families that simply cannot afford to go to Disney anymore. There are also families that are saying, I don't want to go to Disneyland anymore. I don't feel like they're spending the money I give them in a wholesome family way. It's not like Disneyland's ever claimed to be like a Christian, place. It's always been an entertainment place that's always taken money in exchange for overpriced goods. I still look back, as many people do, fondly at Disney, but I just don't feel great about giving them any money at this point, given the kind of the type of entertainment that they're mostly concerned with putting out. I don't think that it's wholesome. I think that it's slimy and underhanded. And this Pride event after dark, is it the worst thing in the world? Some people may say yes. I like nothing it, because this is just normal for corporations now. The frustrating and annoying thing about it is, it's the only group of people that they seem to specially cater to. And I'd like to see them be a little more inclusive. How about family night? Any family with more than 2 kids can get actual discount tickets so they can actually get to the park, or anything else, spread it out even. Okay. That sure would be nice. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do make sure you leave a like on it, and we'll talk to you again real soon.